South Africa's Future 50 is about backing the business builders who are quietly building our future prosperity. If you've ever driven past a place that always looks busy, you know this. People don't queue for food. They're queuing for a feeling, an experience. They queue for the place where the staff know them, the meal is always good, and they can breathe for a moment. Today I'm with Dino Vlachos, founder of Soul Souvlaki, a modern casual Greek street food dining brand based in Gauteng. If you're grabbing lunch in a hurry, meeting friends after work, or feeding the family without cooking, Soul Souvlaki gives you that sit down, feel good, eat well, take some time experience, but without the fuss. Dino's story starts with a hard reset. A business venture went wrong and he lost everything. He was stressed and his partner, Christy, said, let's go to Greece just to breathe. And in Athens, on every street corner, he kept eating souvlaki, a meat kebab, but it's fresh, simple, fast, and made with real care. After a few days, he realized, Josie doesn't have this. Neither do we find it. In Pretoria, Cape Town, Durban, there's a gap. He started at markets learning how to serve fast, keep quality tight, and build a rhythm, offering Greek street food. Then came the first store. Then the proud moment where someone approached him for his first franchise store. And that's when the thing shifted from a great hustle into a real brand. What I like about this business is that Dino is not pretending it's easy. He keeps coming back to two truths: great operators and great locations. If one is weak, the store struggles. And he's also honest about the trap that many franchise buyers fall into. They think all they must do is simply show up. But a franchise doesn't run itself. It needs a hands-on operator who keeps watering the grass every day. That's why Soul Souvlaki belongs on the Future 50. They've used a slow patch to tighten the foundations, in other words, stricter site selection, clearer operator criteria, and a stronger feel for what their customers actually want when they walk in. I asked him what is a big lesson he could share with us.
Debt can crush your spirit if it leads to panic. It's easy to borrow when you're excited to grow, but ideas take twice as long to make money as you think. Build your business with real cash flow and smart supplier deals. Avoid debt that you can't handle. Be patient.
What a great lesson. Debt and pressure can shrink your thinking. You stop testing ideas and you start grabbing at shortcuts. And in business, shortcuts are usually just very expensive mistakes. So ask yourself, where are you borrowing tomorrow's freedom to pay for today's rush? If Dino and his team get this right, Soul Souvlaki becomes the go-to modern Greek meal for everyday South Africans. The brand stays consistent, the food tastes the same, the service feels warm and friendly, and the space still feels like our place. That kind of consistency doesn't just sell meals. It creates jobs, builds skills in kitchens and front-of-house teams, and proves that a local brand can scale without losing its soul. To get it right, here are the big three acts. 1. Lock down winning sites first, because great locations pull great operators. 2. Build the operator playbook in detail, because consistency dies when the system lives in your head. And 3. Grow community demand beyond the shop, because great food also belongs in people's homes and tables outside of just the store. Now, no business grows alone, and Dino has a direct ask, not to everyone, but to 2 people who control the right retail spaces and the people who can open those doors.
I'm Dino from Soul Souvlaki, and I'm asking Johan Roots from Atterbury Properties in Pretoria and Justin Swart from Dorpstraat Properties in Stellenbosch to come have a souvlaki with me at Soul Souvlaki. I'd like to evaluate our next sites in Gauteng and the Western Cape. Great locations matched with hands-on operators are our growth formula. You win with a reliable tenant, strong foot traffic, and a fresh modern food offering that lifts the whole centre.
So if you're in property or manage retail centers, hear what he's really offering you. A reliable tenant that drives foot traffic, lifts the food mix, and gives people a fresh, modern option that keeps them in your center longer. And if you're listening and you know someone at a major property group, send them this clip. Go onto the website and there you'll find it. Because when good local brands scale, our communities win. It means more work, more skills, more suppliers, more customers, more pride in what we build here in South Africa. We end up with this week's Future 50 growth tip. Build the playbook. The trap is chasing growth before the standards are written down. The shift is to define what great looks like. Train it, measure it, and repeat it. The payoff is consistency with less stress and growth that doesn't rely on key people. That's how you start to create a business that runs with you, not because of you. That's how you turn what might start as a hustle into a real asset to look after not only you, but all of us through its prosperity that it creates.